What's up, y'all? We back with another video. And before we get in the video, please drop a like, sub, comment, get all them YouTuber things out the way so we can show YouTube to actually push my channel more and all that stuff. But yeah, today's video, it's basically we're just doing an update on my black pocket from Yokan because I've been dealing it. I've been dealing it for ever since I got it, honestly. So just over a month ish, maybe 2 months, something like that. So yeah. So this is gonna be a little update for that / smoke stash, and yeah, and just give y'all how it's holding up and a better review on it. Cause the first review, it was just more so my first impressions with it, not really me using it and and getting to know how it works and all that. Let me check this off real quick. But yeah, I have right here. If I do remember correctly, this was I think 80, $90, something like that, for a portable dab rig. That's actually a really good price in my opinion, especially because you get a full ceramic chamber. Yeah, a full ceramic chamber compared to most most like that pens, like these, they have some type of metal chamber in them. But these are, this has a ceramic chamber. The battery, the battery kind of dies quick, but that's because I take big dabs, so that might be me, honestly. Because when I do take smaller dabs, the battery lasts like basically like a whole night of me smoking. Like one charge is enough for one charge is good enough for a big smoke stash, but I also take big hits, so that just could be from me personal. The other thing about this, so it came with a full ceramic chamber. You can see that it has all the little rainbow, little rainbow lights and all that. It does have a hit counter at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see it, but underneath the battery, it does have a battery percentage. Well, not really percentage, but it shows you how much battery you have, which is good. Well, now, there is a couple of things I don't really like with it. For example, the charging being on the bottom. Yeah, I do not like that, just because if I need to charge it, I'd rather have the charging standing on my desk like that, like not kind of holding it or like leaning it against something, or having it on its side. The only and another issue that I have with it, well, not really issue, but I guess it's just me, is that this whole area underneath the chamber, it just fills up with reclean. But that could be because I'm taking way too big dabs for it, because this is a smaller chamber than your typical it's a smaller chamber than your typical pen dab rig. Other than that, pretty no issues, honestly, other than maybe the battery. Other than maybe the time lasting for a minute, because when you do hit it, because you can have a sesh time, which is how long you're taking the hit, you're taking the dab, and the max is a minute. But I feel like that's not enough for me, since I take pretty big dabs. So I either have to take smaller dabs more frequent, or maybe just or maybe just have a longer smoke time or sesh time, like 2 minutes, like the Phaser Ace 2, which I do have, which I do like the fact that one, it lets you smoke it for 2 minutes, 120 seconds, which is really good. especially for me because I'm someone that likes I take big dabs, but the problem is that a lot of pens aren't designed for big dabs. It's held up really good. Honestly, I can't lie. It's held up amazing actually. The build quality, metal too. The metal, and then you have like this soft silicone. So yeah, we are gonna take a little dab because I've been sitting around rambling for a few minutes. Yeah, let's see what we're gonna do. This is some Pineapple Express from TWB. Oh yeah. Also sativa to start the day. I'm not gonna take too big of a dab. I'm just gonna take a little tiny dab because dabs fuck me up way too much. But as we know, we're gonna take a little small one. We just want to get medicated. We don't want to get high. Yeah, that's a good little. That's actually quite a bit. Oh fuck! I dropped it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We got a little more. I know I have to take this rubber piece. I have to take off the mouthpiece and scrape it. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about metal dab tool is that when you're dealing with crumble or any type of concentrate, it tends to stick to it. But that's okay. We've yeah. Alright. Hopefully y'all are loading up dabs, bongs, while enjoying smoking along. Take this hit with me, man. And we're gonna finish talking about the black pocket we got right here. Cheers. Wow. Okay, that's enough dabs for me this morning. Right now, way too early to be taking dabs. Yeah. Also, the black pocket. Oh, that was good. Wow. That was a perfect dab for the morning, honestly. Also, another good thing about the black pocket is that since it comes with terp pearls, I don't know how many it comes with, like probably 20 or some shit, but it comes with quite a bit of three of them. Is that the terp pearls really help? Yeah, it really helps the dab melt more evenly, but also you get more of the dab and more taste. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I taste the dab more. I taste it more, the flavor more with the black pocket than my Phaser Ace 2. Because I think it's mainly because of the chamber, the ceramic chamber, and the fact that it has the terp pearls, which help the dab melt more evenly, and you get to smoke more dabs rather than it just burning off, because it's just sitting in one spot and it's not being moved, it's not moving around. yeah, it's not moving around in the chamber. You know, honestly, guys, after dealing this for a month, I gotta say the only issue I kinda had is that back here, the little hinge from the top part of the mouthpiece, it kinda ripped off, and I just super glued it back together. But that's just probably because of me just pulling too hard on it, or when I'm cleaning it, or not like cleaning it correctly. But that's on me, so that's not really a thing. But that's a weak spot. I would say that that's more of a weak spot. So just to be on the lookout for that, honestly, for the little silicone hinge piece. Nah, and like maybe if there's a way to like keep like the rainbow on, like maybe when you're using it, like I don't know, like that's just a personal preference, just because I like RGB and all that shit. You know how it be, man. Shit. But yeah, yeah. So my main issue is because I don't really, yeah, because everything else on this is great, honestly. Because you have a full ceramic chamber, a bunch of turp pearls. Um, it it's small as shit. Like okay, so I'm a pretty small guy, y'all, and this is the size of my palm, basically. So this is a really small form factor. So you can basically, yeah, so you use this, so you can use this anywhere you go, basically, which is good, because I know that with other dab rigs, especially like the Peak or the Bomb, or with more like actual water, you can't really bring those. Like they're not portable. I mean, if they're small enough, yeah, sure. But it's more so like all the water and all that extra shit that I really don't want to deal with. So something like this is a lot better, because you just dry rip it, and it's basically a pen, but you do actual dabs in it. Like you can get real dabs and use it in a pen form. Yeah. I mean, it heats up nice. I mean, it heats up quick as shit. Heats up really fast. The temperature, I think it ranges from 400 to 600. I usually run my dabs at 500, because I feel like anything over that, higher than that, is way too hot for me, and anything below that is just, I don't really feel it. So 500 is the perfect temperature for me, and that's what I always run my rigs on. Well, both my rigs, this one, my pocket, and my phase race too, because those are the only rigs I have right now. Because I am a broke bitch. I'm a broke boy. But we still figure it out. We still get it done somehow, y'all. Yeah. No, my only like cons really about it is just mainly the charging port on the bottom. Like, come on. Like, it's not that big of a deal, because I can still charge it just fine on that. It's just more so I'd rather not have it on the bottom. I'd rather have it on the side, like either on the side or behind it. That, and maybe the sesh time for 2 minutes. But other than that, it's a great device. Honestly, if you want something that's portable, that you can take anywhere, that's small, and that just rips like a fucking beast. Because this thing, although it is small, this shit packs a punch, bro. Like this shit produces clouds, and it comes with turbos. Like it comes with everything you need to be taking dabs, very smooth on, without needing water, and just dry ripping dabs. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there, y'all. Um, I'm gonna have the first video on this, my first impression, somewhere around here. I don't know, somewhere around up here, either down there or up there. You'll see it. Yeah, so y'all can go watch that. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out, y'all. Shout out to Yokan for making some pretty good budget devices for us to use, because not everyone has 100 something bucks, like 130, $140 to spend on a pivot, or $200 to spend on what's their pipe one, their new one. I think the proxy or some shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. the Proxy V2 or some shit. Like no one's got that type of money, bro. Like if you do want to get it, alright, cool. But like for us, like budget people, we gotta stick to this shit. Honestly. Yeah, thanks y'all for hanging out. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, do all them YouTuber things if you haven't done it. Peace.